Yeah, there have been a number of countrywide protests over services in the past few weeks. Now, Slindelo Masakane is in Ennerdale for us this morning.
Slindelo, good morning. Earlier when we spoke to Wayne Minnaar on the telephone, he told us they tried to open some routes when a group of residents in Ennerdale were trying to block the areas, apparently also about service delivery. But there was also a school issue that involved local that has upset some residents. What have you found out, if anything, that's different, and what's happening currently?
Yes, Bradan, we are here in Ennerdale, where we did hear reports this morning about blocked roads in and around Ennerdale, and that residents here would be embarking on its own shutdown. We've seen a number of these total shutdowns over the past 2 weeks in various communities, starting off in Alex, and it seems it's spilled over to other communities. Now, I am joined by a community representative and an SGB member of Oakdale Secondary, and this SGB is the one that's initiated basically the shutdown here in Ennerdale over what you call is poor school infrastructure, especially at Oakdale Secondary. Can you just give us those issues around why you have embarked on shutting down Ennerdale?
Good morning to everyone. First and foremost, we have made several communications with the district officials since last year, November 2018, when our roof got blown away by the storm we had. This year recently, before the term got closed, the district manager, Mr. Mashudu, verbally confirmed that he will be coming to utilize and move all the unused 16 mobile units that are unused at the school. Oakdale stands with 720 students, with only 16 or 13 mobile classes that are used. How do 720 learners fit in small classes like that? We have made several communications. They are ignoring us. They are neglecting all the memorandums. Recently, last week Friday, we went to the provincial to hand in a memorandum. It was signed and received. There was no communication last week. So today, this shutdown specifically means that we demand for them to take action of our infrastructure at Oakdale. Enough is enough. We came together as parents and the community. We were supposed to start this morning at 3 in the morning. We were bombarded by the SAPS, the Metro Police, and the National Traffic Officers, stopping us from fighting for the benefit of the community. This is not only for my child and my child's kids in the future, but also for the community at large. Now, the community is in support, as some of the parents also are at the school right now, as we're going to move to the school now and leave the police here to squat, because clearly when there's something that is bad and brutally happening at the school, they don't take charge. A girl was raped on Saturday within the very same premises. What does that say? What does that say? Panyaza Lisufi and them, they do not care about Ennerdale or whatsoever. We saw them right-handedly. It was so bad to that extent. We've got snakes within the school premises underneath those mobile units. What do? We've got meerkats expanding. What if one of the learners could be attacked by one of those animals? Will they take charge then? Will they take us into consideration and fix our roof? Are they waiting for the death of another child to be bitten by a snake?
We're going into elections, Mama. What do you want from the incoming government around school infrastructure, around your issues here in Ennerdale?
If the government does not want to govern its people that they've put to do the relevant job, we will do it ourselves. We will do it ourselves. And with pleasure, you are welcome. We're going to the school now because the police officers, they decided to camp here and prevail us for the gain of the community.
All right. I'm just now going to take you to the JMPD spokesperson, Wayne Minnaar. Thank you for joining us. I understand you did speak to our team this morning, but we do have a number of protests in and around Johannesburg, Hillbrow, Ennerdale, Tepisong I hear as well. What is the police deployment like, and will the police remain on high alert today?
Yes, information was received yesterday of planned protest in Hillbrow, also Midrand, Rabbi Ridge area, the Johannesburg CBD, and also Ennerdale. And then there was a plan for officers to be on duty this morning, jointly by the JMPD and the SAPS. to ensure the free flow of traffic. So officers were on here on duty since 3 a.m.
And I understand you have managed to open up some roads. They were blocked with burning tires this morning. I see traffic is flowing.
Yes, tires was burnt at Pretoria and Claim Street, Hillbrow, and that was extinguished. There was also tires burnt on Provincial Road in Ennerdale, which was extinguished. So the traffic was then allowed to flow, and the situation is still fine for now.
All right. So the situation remains under control at the moment.
Yes, the situation is under
Can I
control.
just clarify something?
All right,
Can I
thank you
just
so much.
intrude?
All right,
There were
hold on.
no tires being burned. He's lying.
No tires
We
were
didn't
burned
get to
this
burn
morning.
anything.
No tires
The
were
man
burned.
is lying. Can you see? The officials are misleading the community.
Yes,
We
no
did
tires
not
were
burn
burned.
anything. As much as you can see, there was nothing that was burnt. Do not spread lies, sir. This is not the first time you guys are speaking lies. Well, I was here from 3. From 3 in the morning. You only got here now at 4:30. When were the tires been burnt? Nobody burnt any tires, sir.
Any response, Wayne?
Yes, no, the information received from the officers on the
Because you've
ground
been falsely
is that there
misleaded.
was tires burnt and the officers extinguished the tires.
All right, thank you, Wayne. All right, I'm just going to ask Brad Joe to just give you a pan on our rights with regards to the police deployment here in Ennerdale. There is quite a number of police officers on the ground. We've got a police in Nyala, 2 in fact, on the scene. We are on James Street, and as you've heard from Wayne Minna, that police will remain on high alert in various areas where fresh rounds of service delivery protests have sparked this week, and it seems it remains to be seen exactly what's going to happen with regards to the demands of the Ennerdale residents regarding school infrastructure. They are demanding an immediate response from the Provincial Education Department.
Thanks very much, Sandela Masikane there. She was out and about in Ennerdale where there are protests. We can still hear, I think, very angry residents there talking about whether they were burning tires or not. So
She said there were no burning
she said
tires.
there
She's
were no
been up
burning
since 3
tires.
o'clock.
Wayne Minna, though, on the other hand, saying
His officials told him there were some tires that were
being
burning
burnt.
earlier.
Yeah, okay, that's one of the areas. I'm also seeing on social media some people are talking about Rabi Ridge as well. So we'll
That's
have
in
a